Hi, I'm Shaheen Samavati from Tech.eu. I'm here at Angers for the WeBiz Talk event, and I'm talking with Boris Golden from Partech Ventures, one of the top VC firms from France. You came all the way from Paris to be with us today. So could you tell us a little bit about just what your role is at Partech?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm an investor, so that means my job is at Partech to source good startup, to try to assess and find the best one, invest or fund money in the startups, and then support the startups in their growth. And myself, I'm focused on seed stage. It means very early stage startups where they have a lot of things to define, refine their product, sometimes invent the business model. So that's really incredible stage of startup life.
And Partech invests at several different stages, right? Anywhere from seed to growth stage.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of our two main characteristics. First, as you say, we invest tickets from 200K to 40 million, from seed and venture to growth. So that means pretty much all the stages of startup growth. And our second pillar is that we are transatlantic. That means that we have offices in San Francisco, Paris, and Berlin, all working together to try to find the best startup worldwide and to support them in their international expansion.
And maybe you could talk a little bit about the Portuguese market. You came here today all the way from France, and you I guess recruit. You look for startup opportunities all over Europe, right? And how does Portugal fit in?
Yeah, absolutely. So in Europe we have Paris and Berlin, and from Paris basically we try to cover all Europe that is non-German speaking. So that's a lot of areas to cover, and we are very much interested in Portugal because we feel like there are a lot of hidden gems, especially at seed stage in Portugal, because there is a vibrant and rising startup scene, which means that there is a lot of talented Portuguese or even worldwide people starting in Portugal, young companies, and so we're looking for this next generation of startup to try to find them very early stage and try to support the best one and support their expansion, to Europe and to the rest of the world. Absolutely.
And how do you think is the access to capital in Portugal?
So from what I heard, because I can't speak for the entrepreneurs there, but from what I heard, there is not so many VC firms and not so many angels, so that's why entrepreneurs in Portugal look for European fund money, and conversely why European funds like Partech are interested in having a look at the startup scene in Portugal, because we know that there are opportunities to invest, and startup, even good startup, can sometimes struggle to find the money.
And particularly, what kinds of startups are you especially interested in?
So, at seed stage, it's very early in the life of the startup. It means there are a lot of risks. So we need to have a good reason to invest so early in startups. So we're pretty much interested in having some kind of really disruptive or differentiating product or technology, or either a very experienced team in an area, but you really need a good reason to invest so early.
And do you have any portfolio companies in Portugal so far?
So not yet, but we've been really analyzing and working closely with quite a bunch of startups in the past year. So far, none of them has turned out into an investment, but I'm pretty confident that in the next 12 months, we'll have at least one portfolio company in Portugal.
And later today, you're going to be talking about how startups can better understand how VCs work. Is that correct? Can you just give us a couple of the main takeaways that you're going to make?
Absolutely. Before being a VC for a bit more than 2 years, I was an entrepreneur. And when I turned out to become a VC, I realized that I had almost no idea what a VC was. And when I started this job, I realized that entrepreneurs today don't either in Europe have real sense of what VCs are, how they think. And why they don't? Because nobody teach them. So I try to do something, trying to explain very basic stuff about our job and who we are, so that we help entrepreneurs understand us and get the best relationship with us. Something, for instance, very simple, very simple, but that people don't really apply, is that we are flooded with startup requests. And I would love to say yes to everyone to meet, but we can't. So if you understand, for example, that many VCs receive maybe 15, 20 requests a day, and they might get time to answer, not to answer, you must answer to all of them, but to actually positively answer to one or two of them. Question as an entrepreneur is, how do you write the email, how do you stand out exactly, so that you can be sure that you will be noticed. And there are two quick answers to that. First one is get a warm introduction, and second one is try to have a killer email intro,
Yeah. Okay, well, I look forward to hearing the rest of your advice.
Thank you very much.
Today.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us.